All right, everybody, happy Monday. This is Monday, June 9th, I believe. Yes, so just started the day off. Did a few deliveries early this morning. I do catering, DoorDash. I do Instacart. Today I did a DoorDash. I did a few DoorDash orders early this morning. This Monday came out swinging, and I appreciated that. It was a nice Monday morning, a good way to top off the day, started off. And now I switched over to the Instacart platform. I like to do a few hours of DoorDash and then switch it over to Instacart. And then I switch right back to DoorDash before 11 o'clock, which is lunchtime. It's 10:48, so I got 14 minutes to deliver this order. So as soon as I drop this order off, which is an Instacart order, I'm gonna switch back over to DoorDash, because the lunch run is usually the best time to get some good orders on DoorDash. So that's a little back of what I'm doing today. Did fairly well already earlier today. I didn't make over $100 yet, but I'm almost there. I usually try to have a quota of $200, and sometimes I'll settle out and end up with 300 and something. Sometimes 4. If I'm having a good day, the day's really rocking, I'll end up with 4 or something. Those are good days. So that's that. This weekend I was doing some work on my website. I'm not a website, I'm sorry. I was doing some work on my YouTube page, a couple of them. So I'm still studying. I'm kind of slacking on my shorts. I need to step it up, and I'm almost done editing a review video of this TV show called Stick, which is on Apple TV. It's a good show. You guys should check it out if you are interested in stuff like that. It's a golf show. But it's still humoristic, and it has Owen Wilson in it. And dude's funny, so it's a noble watch. We'll see what happens. It's kind of taking the same route as Ted, that show called Ted, where he was a soccer player and he was a soccer coach. That show, it's called Ted something. But yeah, anyway, nevertheless, going back, what was I talking about? Yes, my YouTube channel, working on my YouTube stuff. You know, lots of energy there. Also learning, I just learned how to do the baby talk thing, where it's a popular thing that's going around now, where you take something like a podcast and you shrink them down to baby talking form. You had them talking as babies and stuff like that, but they look like themselves, and use the original clip of their audio, so it looks like the baby is talking. And you use certain programs like Hedra and Chat GPT to make the baby by putting their real image in there, and then you get the baby form, and then you clip out the audio somehow. You gotta figure out how to do that. I use Premiere, or you can even drop it in CapCut and just extract the video. So you drop the audio in there with it on Hedra, you drop the audio and you drop the image, and you get the baby. So that's pretty cool. So I'm working on that type of short right now. Hopefully I'll get that off the ground. I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to be more consistent with my drops. You know, I got a lot more tools these days, but I still haven't found my groove yet. I'm thinking maybe I should write up on here, like just all the stuff I gotta do, really small font, just so I can just read it and know what I need to do for the day. Just to have a good lineup. I need a lineup where I'm just like, hey, did you do this? Did you do that? Did you do that? Did you do this? Do it all. Okay? Personal life, my stepdad turned 80. He's 80 years old. My mom's 70 and 71. Because she was actually 29 years old when she had me. A day later, her birthday for 30 came. So that happened. I took my kids over with my wife over to their house, sang him happy birthday, gave him a card. I gotta buy him some cookies today because he likes a certain type of cookies. You know, and you're getting older in age. You know, I gotta make more frequent stops, check in and stuff. But one thing was funny. He made a jab about me not watching sports. It's like he couldn't help himself. He just couldn't help himself. And me and my stepdad, our relationship it's been up and down. You know, we had our rocky moments, especially early on. because he used to drink, and I wouldn't say he took it out on me, but he didn't hold back his tongue, and I didn't hold back mine as a teenager boy, and sometimes we just clashed a little bit, to the point where he even wanted to fight me in our backyard, and yeah, we had some incidents. But you know, we're doing better, and he's getting older. You know, I'm checking on them more often to make sure their health is upkept and stuff like that. And his actual son lives a little far away, and their relationship is kind of strained too. So he's kind of even his own brothers called him a jerk. But yeah, he made a jab at me because I don't watch sports. He was like, I'm up there watching the game, and he gonna look at my wife and say, "Oh, but you know about that, right? You know about that game. You watch the games." Knowing he basically saying because I don't watch games. I'm like, because I don't watch basketball, but I do follow sports, and it's funny because some people really try to make you feel less than because you don't watch sports. It's weird. It's like you're a spectator at the end of the day. You're not even involved in the sport, and I have nothing against people that watch sports at all. But don't come at me because I don't watch sports. Don't come, some people you try to say, you're not a man if you don't watch sports. Like, everything we do is a sport. I live a sport. I work, I build, I fix things. There's no challenge, and it's not even needed. It's not even needed to be a challenge or seen as a challenge. So there's no reason to feel insecure about it that you don't watch sports. I just don't. I'll play sports. I know how to follow sports, but I don't watch them on a consistent basis. I'm not a moderating spectator, and I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. It's just like, being personal. It used to be a thing, but now, just water off the duck's back. Just take it with a grain of salt. You may feel a little something, but you're like, it's just nothing. It's fluff in the air. Not a big deal. So that was my weekend. I also decided on Sundays I'm not going to record at all. I'm going the Chick-fil-A route. And so that's my thing. Aspiring to have a good week this week. Just turn out some outcome. I'll just be happy if I drop and record 4 different, I have 3 platforms. Technically, if you count Instacart and TikTok platforms as well, I guess you could say I have 5 platforms. So if I can drop on all 5 of my platforms this week at least twice, I will have had a good week. Striving for that victory. Hoping I get that done. I'm over in San Francisco. It's looking hazy today. It's not raining, but it's misty and dewy. The ocean is right straight ahead. Normally I could see just water galore, but today is so foggy you wouldn't even know where you're at. One of those interesting days. Anyway, I hope everyone watching has a good day. I hope they find something to do this week that's productive. Whether it be epiphany, a thought, or just a notion. But also, hopefully it's the revving part of the engine to get some action behind that notion. So let's keep going this week. Let's strive for some victory, get things done, and I'll catch y'all later.